have a small involvement as a journalist was in the early discovery of illegal British supplies to the regime of Saddam Hussein. And you will remember that there was a thing called the super gun. Do you remember the super gun?
Super gun.
Super gun. Yeah, it was a colossal sort of howitzer, but just like, you know, a barrel like 100 meters long, more. Huge, huge gun. And it could fire projectiles into space. Enormous shells and do a huge amount of damage. And there was a brilliant Canadian ballistics expert called Gerald Bull was responsible for inventing this gun. And in 1990, 89, 90, he was shot outside his flat in Brussels, where I was the Brussels correspondent for the Telegraph. And so I had the story, but totally failed to understand what its significance. But basically what was happening was that a lot of people were trying to get round sanctions and to supply the Iraqis with weaponry.
أنت كيف وصلت إلى معلومة الدعم العسكري بالأسلحة باللي ذكرته بنوع السلاح اللي ذكرته السوبر جان للعراق في ذاك الوقت؟
I'm ashamed I didn't, but it came out later. There was a company called Matrix Churchill and various other companies that were getting, I mean, I don't know what they were doing exactly.
هي بريطانيا كانت في فترة الحرب بشكل معلن وصريح تدعم العراق ضد إيران؟
No, I don't, you know, as I think James A. Baker III said, we don't have a dog in that fight, right? You know, I think that we agreed with Henry Kissinger. We thought it was a shame they couldn't both lose. I mean, you had the Ayatollahs on the one hand, and you had Saddam Hussein on the other hand. You know, who was worse? It was just a terrible, terrible war. I don't think that